Welcome, Aquarius. At Astrologically, we believe planets don't predict your future. They reveal your true potential, and right now, your potential is blooming in ways you never expected. You've spent years ahead of your time, misunderstood, overlooked, even doubted. But Spirit says those years weren't lost, they were sacred preparation. This season, it's not just a comeback, it's divine compensation. God is catching up your lost years, and the payoff is going to be bigger than the pain ever was. You've always been the visionary, Aquarius. You've seen things before others did. You've carried ideas, dreams, and truths that didn't fit the current moment because they were meant for the next one. And now, that next moment is here. Everything that felt delayed, everything that felt like it just wasn't clicking, it's coming into place, suddenly, swiftly, supernaturally. Let's talk about your heart. You've given love like water, freely, generously, and with pure intent. But not everyone knew how to hold that kind of love. You've had your heart mishandled. You've tried to remain detached, convincing yourself you don't need anyone. But deep down, you've craved someone who truly sees you, not just your mind, but your soul. In August, divine healing and reconnection are happening in your love life. If you're single, someone is being drawn to your energy, not because of how you look or what you do, but because your soul speaks to theirs. It's not surface, it's spiritual. If you're in a relationship, expect breakthroughs, old wounds rising to be cleared, deeper intimacy unfolding, and walls falling that you didn't even know you built. Love is returning in a form that matches your growth. Career-wise, Aquarius, this is a turning point. You've invested energy into things that didn't take off when you hoped. You've planted seeds that stayed underground far longer than expected. But here's the truth. Delayed does not mean denied. Some things had to wait, not because you weren't ready, but because the world wasn't ready for you. But now, the world is catching up to your vibration, your ideas, your voice, your presence. They are in demand. August brings recognition, offers clarity. Expect movement in projects you thought had stalled. Expect alignment that feels effortless, not because it's easy, but because it's finally time. Financially, you are shifting from survival to overflow. The universe is aligning resources, opportunities, and favor around you. You've had to stretch, sacrifice, and stay quiet through seasons of lack. But that's over. This is a harvest season. Back pay, refund, divine return, money you didn't expect, support from places you thought forgot you. Your finances are not just recovering, they're being reborn. Not because of hustle, but because of healing. Spiritually, you're undergoing a major awakening. The veil is thin for you now. You're receiving dreams, signs, intuitive nudges that feel stronger than ever. Don't doubt it. You're being guided with precision. You're no longer being asked to figure everything out. You're being asked to trust. There's divine intelligence orchestrating your path. Your role, stay open, stay present, stay aligned. You don't have to control it. You just have to follow the flow. People from the past may reappear. Don't rush to label it as distraction. Some are returning because they now recognize what they missed. But discernment is key. Not everyone who lost access deserves a second chance. God is restoring you, not dragging you back. Choose who gets to rise with you wisely. This next season is too sacred to be shared with energy that dims your light. This month is also activating your inner rebel, your innovator, your change maker. You're being asked to lead, to speak, to create, to disrupt. Your voice is not just powerful, it's needed. Don't hold back. Don't shrink. What you carry is unique. And finally, you're stepping into a space where it can be received, celebrated, and supported. Emotionally, you may find yourself swinging between hope and grief. That's okay. When God restores what was lost, it often brings up what was buried. The moments, the memories, the emotions you had to ignore just to keep going. Let yourself feel it all. This is not a breakdown. It's a resurrection. Repeat this to yourself. What I thought I lost is returning to me multiplied. God is catching me up. Let it be your anchor. You didn't miss out. You didn't waste time. Every tear, every setback, every rejection, It was all part of the divine redirection that is now bringing you into overflow. New friendships are coming into. People who match your vibration. Conversations that inspire, not drain, support. That doesn't come with strings. You're being surrounded by community, finally. Because this next level isn't about isolation. It's about alignment. If you've been working on something, a project, a vision, a healing journey, August brings a breakthrough. You will see results. Maybe not in the way you expected, but in a way that affirms this truth. God didn't forget you. He's just been preparing the perfect moment to bless you. And that moment, it's now. Your worth is no longer tied to your productivity. Your value isn't up for debate. You are stepping into a season where being you, fully, freely, unapologetically, is more than enough, and as you do, everything that felt lost is going to show up. Restored, refined, and right on time. So take a breath, Aquarius. The delay wasn't denial. It was divine. And now your reward is unfolding, not just for what you did, but for who you chose to be while you waited. The tears weren't wasted. The silence wasn't empty. The years weren't lost. God is catching them up, and He's doing it beautifully. Welcome to restoration. Welcome to your return. Welcome to the season where it all makes sense. You didn't miss it. You are it.